Hello and welcome to today's webcast. Why Lenovo with Insight Reimagine Devices Redefine Work with Windows 11, brought to you by Insight and Lenovo. I would like to turn over this presentation to our speaker, Kyla Woodard. And Kyla, floor is now yours.
Awesome. Thank you, Namita. If you want to go ahead and hit the next slide. So before we get started, I did want to introduce myself. My name is Kayla Woodard, and I am one of the product managers at Lenovo. We also have Norm, if you want to introduce yourself before we go ahead and hit the agenda.
Yes, my name is Norm Anderson. I'm a senior cybersecurity architect with Insight.
Awesome. Hit next slide, please. So for our agenda, we are going to start with the Lenovo landscape and covering AI and devices. So that's where I will speak on. Then I will pass it over to Norm, who will talk about evolving business landscape, leveraging Intel for superior performance and competitive edge, the Windows 11 advantage more than just OS update, driving efficiencies, reducing costs and optimizing ROI, and the value of partnering with Insight to simplify and secure IT transformation. Next slide. So from a Lenovo perspective, we like to talk a lot about what is an AI PC. So first we want to talk about the fact that it's going to have heterogeneous computing. So that's going to be CPU, GPU, and the new NPU. An NPU is the neural processing unit, which is just an extra chip that's added to the silica with the CPU and the GPU. The idea of the NPU is to offload any AI task in order to optimize the workload and give your computer better efficiencies as you are working. Next, you're going to have personal intelligent agent using natural interaction and personalized LLM or large language models. So we do have our own large language model that's called Lenovo AI Now. That is going to be an on-device, localized platform that's going to be available on some devices. The reason that we say on-device or localized is that it's not going to be interacting with the cloud. So everything that you put into the system is going to be on-device and more secure, so you don't have to worry about user data mining or anything like that. Privacy and security protection, and then open ecosystem of AI applications unlocked on Microsoft Copilot Plus PCs, and then personalized knowledge base. So when we say that, we're just talking about whatever you're putting into the system as far as any information or documents, that is what's going to build that personalized knowledge base for that large language model or whatever you're using to be able to pull from. Next slide, please. So some things just to kind of show the differences between the different computes. So we are all used to a traditional PC. So about 2 years ago, we had all non-NPUs PCs, and that is where everything was done mostly in the cloud. As of last year, with the introduction of Meteor Lake, we introduced hardware-enabled AI PCs, or what I like to call them entry-level AI PCs. So that's going to have your 10 to 15 tops. So anything that has an NPU is going to be considered that AI PC. Again, 10 to 15 tops is going to be entry-level, tops meaning trillions of operations per second, which is how the compute of the NPU is measured in. And then following that's going to be your next-gen AI PC, which will have 40 plus tops. So that's going to be your Copilot Plus PC as well. This is going to be great for future proofing. So as new softwares come out, new technologies come out, this will be your best bet to have that better performance in battery life and be ready and suited and booted for anything AI related. Next slide, please. So one thing that I do want to touch on is our Lenovo Aura Edition devices. So Aura Edition is a user experience that was imagined between Lenovo and Intel, and it is Lenovo exclusive. So it will be available on the X1 Carbon Gen 13, the X1 2-in-1 Gen 10, the X9 14 and X9 15, as well as the P1 Gen 8. If you want to hit the next slide, we'll talk a little bit about more of the Aura Edition. So with the Aura Edition, we do have these hero experiences with Smart Modes, Smart Share, and Smart Care. If you want to hit the next slide, I can talk a little bit more about those. So with Smart Modes, you have 5 different options or selections that you can make, and you can have more than one on at a time. That allows you to configure your computer with the different settings in order to optimize your productivity or enhance your experience as well as while you're working. So we have Shield Mode, which is going to be great for if you're working out in the public, libraries, coffee shops, whatever it may be, just enhancing your security there. Collaborate is going to be great for any virtual meetings, so blurring of your background, low light enhancement, things of that sort. Wellness is going to focus on your digital health, so making sure that you're taking eye breaks and working on your posture. Attention is going to be more like your do not disturb. So it allows you to set a timer and block certain domains so you are able to focus on whatever task you are working on in order to get through that within that period and have minimal distractions. And then last is going to be your eco mode. That's going to be the balancing of your power consumption as well as your battery life. So wanting to make sure that if you want to have more of a low power mode, you can use that, more of a performance mode, or as you see here, this is what's going to be your balance mode, optimizing both your battery and your performance. Next slide, please. Smart Share allows you to share information from both your phone to your computer bidirectionally. So whether that's adding things from your phone to your computer or vice versa. You can do it by tapping the side of your PC, and this uses Intel Unison technology in order for this to happen. So you would have Intel Unison on your computer as well as the app on your phone. You're able to go and tap the side of your screen where Intel Unison would pop up, and you would be able to, again, share up to 45 pictures in whatever documents you may have that you want to share between the two. And this is available on both iOS and also Android. You're also able to text and call from your computer. So I've actually been dabbling a little bit with that. So it's been pretty cool to be able to go and answer a couple texts via computer versus picking up my phone during the workday. Next slide. And then lastly is going to be Smart Care. Smart Care is going to focus solely on the white glove experience as it relates to your servicing. You can do this via video chat, regular phone calls, or if you want to do a text chat, you're able to do that as well in order to troubleshoot your device, and you're also able to track your servicing of that device through an app as well. Next slide. This is an overview of the entire portfolio. I'm not going to touch on all these today given the time, but the best way to read this chart is going to be the higher up you go is going to be more of your performance devices. So that's where your X1s and your P1s and P16s are going to fall. Towards the bottom is going to be more of your entry-level devices, so your E series and L series. And then as you move over to the left, that's going to be your 16-inch devices. Over to the right is going to be more of your detachable or 2-in-1 devices as well. Next slide. New improvements for 2025. The first thing is going to be the unification of family. So we've introduced the communication bar on all of our devices. That's going to be that little notch right at the top of the cover of the device. This is where your microphones and also your cameras are both stored. The reason that we introduced this is one, for accessibility purposes. So for those that might be visually impaired, this makes it just a little bit easier to know where the system opens from, but it also allows us to add better cameras without compromising the size of your screen. So you're going to have thinner bezels with more screen real estate within the device. Next, we're going to talk about repairability. We have added crewable batteries throughout our entire ThinkPad portfolio. When we say crewable is customer replaceable units. So if you have any batteries that you might want to swap out, want to go to a bigger battery or to a smaller battery, you're able to do that on your own. And then lastly, accessibility. We've included tactile markings on certain keys, as you guys see here, and also a bump out next to the power button or the power outlet for where your adapter plugs into, just to help those, again, that might be visually impaired be able to access different points of their computer a lot better. Next slide, please. So going into our clean sheet devices, so again, we're going to focus solely on what's new to the portfolio. Clean sheet meaning new chassis, but also CPU. So brand new chassis, not going to be a refresh or a CPU refresh. Next slide, please. I do want to say the X1 is actually an exception to this. So the X1 is going to be a refresh, as you see in the bottom corner. Some of the notable things here is that it's going to, again, come with your 48 TOPS NPU. That's going to be on Lunar Lake. So we actually have the offering for both Lunar Lake and Arrow Lake. Arrow Lake is going to give you that entry-level AI compute with 11 TOPS. Lunar Lake will give you the next-gen AI PC and Copilot Plus with the 48 TOPS. And then again, you're going to have that option for the crewable battery. And then, or not option, but you'll have the crewable battery. And then we also have GAN adapters, which is brand new to the portfolio. GAN adapters are basically our new adapters. They're going to be about this big. You will stick this piece into the wall, and then you just have one USB-C cord that would plug into that part of the adapter, the wall piece, and then the other side will plug right into your computer. So done are the days of brick adapters. This will be great for those that travel a lot or, move around a lot and want to have something a little bit smaller to carry. Next slide. And then the X1 2-in-1, same story here. We'll have Intel Lunar Lake and Arrow Lake options as well. Once more, the pin is going to be an option this year. We introduced that last year with our optional magnetic pin as we've taken it out of the system. So I do want to mention that we will continue to have that. And then it's going to come in this Luna Gray color. So X1 Carbon is going to be in that Eclipse Black. X1 2-in-1 will be in the Luna Gray. Next slide. T-Series. So next slide. This is brand spanking new to the portfolio. This is the T14S 2-in-1 Gen 1. This will come specifically on Intel Arrow Lake only, so there will not be an option for Lunar Lake here. You will get up to 64 gigs of soldered memory on this device, so that's a lot of memory for a great device. This will be replacing the X13 2-in-1, so that is something that's important to mention. Going away from that 13-inch 2-in-1 form factor to now 14-inch, we will have the X13 clamshell, which I will talk about soon. Next slide, please. So speaking of the X13, next slide. This is the new X13 Gen 6. So this will be available in both Intel, just the Intel Arrow Lake, excuse me. We are transitioning from that Meteor Lake previously to now the Arrow Lake here. This is going to come in at a little bit under 2.2 pounds. So this is, again, clean sheet device. This is going to be right around, I believe actually the starting weight for the X13 is a little less than the X1. So brand new mommy makeover here, lighter, slimmer, and still going to get the job done there. And you're going to still have the wide range of ports as well as extensive memory and storage options. Next slide. Next, we'll have the L series. If you want to hit the next slide. We've also clean sheeted these this year. So we have the L13 Gen 6 and the L13 2-in-1 Gen 6. One of the main callouts is that the black chassis is only going to be on the L13 clamshell. The L13 2-in-1 will only come in Luna Gray. So just a great way to differentiate between the two devices, aside from the fact that it is a 2-in-1 versus a clamshell. But these, again, are going to be clean sheeted this year. So they're going to be a lot slimmer and a smaller form factor from the previous gen. And these will also only come in Intel Arrow Lake as well. Next slide. And then lastly, we have another thing that is brand spanking new to the portfolio, the ThinkPad X9. So this comes in both a 14 and a 15-inch flavor. If you want to go ahead and hit the next slide. As you see, it is completely new to the portfolio. This is not replacing anything. We've gotten a lot of questions about where it kind of fits with the X1. There's really no comparison there. We have, again, fully new design. We have done away with the track point on this device, and I've also done away with the click key or the touch keys at the top of the click pad as well, to give you a bigger trackpad option here. We have the engine hub here, which houses your fan, your memory on package, and your CPUs, as you guys see here. And we also have this textured D cover or back cover, just for one, it looks nice, but also it allows you to have a better grip of that system. I know that when we have these aluminum or these shiny new systems, a lot of times it looks good, but we also fear that, oh, it might slip out of our hands. This is just kind of extra security from that perspective. Next slide. Extreme thinness, I do want to make note of the ports here, which we'll talk about probably on the next slide or two. If you want to go ahead and hit the next slide. Again, that track point is going to be done away with on this system. So I just want to make sure that we're clear there. Next slide. I think there's an animation here. All right, next slide. Perfect. So X914. So on the 14-inch device, you're going to get 2 USB-C ports, an HDMI port, and an audio jack. On the X915, you'll get all of the same ports with also the USB-A port. So 14-inch device, again, it's going to be around 2.74 pounds. It's only going to come in Intel Lunar Lake. This is going to be great for the market as we are trying to disrupt it, right? This is something that we want it to be a new look and feel and really attack those, or not attack, but really attack the market in a way where we are targeting those customers that may not be buying Lenovo yet, that don't have any brand loyalty, that want to try something new. So we wanted to make sure that what we had was going to be level set with the market, which is why you see that we've done away with that track point. If you're already buying something with a track point, continue buying that. We're not trying to switch you over to anything else, but for those that have no idea what a track point is, this is going to be a great device for them. Next slide. And then the X915, again, same thing here. This is going to be about 3.2 pounds, so a little bit heavier than the X914. OLED displays. It's going to have your Intel Lunar Lake with 48 tops. Again, that's going to be the same with the X914. One of the main differences again between the two is going to be between the fact that it's a 15-inch and also the fact that it has the option for, or not the option, but it has the USB-A port as well. And one thing that I do want to mention is that unlike our regular traditional ThinkPads that we have with the Think Shutter, the manual Think Shutter at the top with the camera, this one will have an electronic privacy shutter on the device. So instead of having to use your finger to flip the camera off or flip something in front of the camera, this will have a private or a function key, so F9, in order to cancel out your camera. And I believe that's all I have. I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to Norm. Thank you, guys.
Hey, thank you, Kayla. Okay, so we're going to strip gears a little bit here, and I'm going to tell more of a story here than anything else. So in today's fast-evolving digital landscape, we're witnessing a remarkable transformation driven by the increasing sophistication of our modern users. This evolution is rooted in a paradigm shift towards mobile devices, which have set a new standard for seamless connectivity and effortless access to applications and data. As a result, users now expect technologies that empower them to work from anywhere, collaborate effortlessly with their partners, and achieve their goals with what you hope with efficiency and reliability. The slide in front of us is perfectly illustrates this shift, with the concept of anytime, anywhere productivity, a critical foundation for modern work. To meet these expectations, businesses must accelerate the migration of the PC technology to align with the capabilities of mobile devices. This means embracing solutions that are as intuitive and connected and effective as the tools users have come to rely on in their mobile experience. This transformation is not a luxury, it's an imperative. Moreover, advancements in artificial intelligence and automation amplify this need for seamless technology. These innovations are not merely enhancements, they're essential tools that help users work smarter, collaborate better, and achieve more. The integration of AI and automation into our technology ecosystem ensures that users can focus on meaningful tasks, leverage that technology to its fullest potential. The message is clear. To stay competitive and meet the demands of today's sophisticated users, businesses must prioritize technology that supports seamless, effective, and collaborative experiences. By embracing this digital-first transformation, we can empower users to thrive no matter where or how they work. Next slide, please. Excuse me. Now let's look at the next wave of business computing, where future is now with AI-enhanced Lenovo devices. We're not just talking about faster processors, we're talking about smart, intelligent systems that redefine productivity and creativity. Lenovo's latest devices are powered by Intel Core Ultra processors. These aren't just high-performance chips, they're designed with AI at the core. This means that everyday tasks, from handling complex computations to rendering graphics, are done with unparalleled speed and efficiency. It's about creating a seamless user experience that keeps up with the demands of modern work. But the real game changer here is the integration of Microsoft Copilot in Windows 11. Imagine having an AI-driven assistant that can summarize your emails or provide meeting transcripts in literally seconds. And these aren't futuristic dreams. They're capabilities available right now, embedded in your everyday tools. This level of automation and AI-enhanced productivity means you can spend less time on mundane tasks and more time on what truly matters, and that would be innovating and driving your business forward. We're reimagining workflows by leveraging AI capabilities to make your work faster, smarter, and more creative. Whether it's automating routine tasks or providing intelligent insights, these devices transform how we approach our work, streamlining processes and unleashing creativity in ways that we couldn't have imagined before. The next generation of computing isn't just about raw power, it's about intelligence. These innovations turn everyday tasks into faster, smarter workflows, directly addressing the needs of modern businesses. By adopting AI-enhanced Lenovo devices, you're not just upgrading your hardware, you're embracing the future where technology works intuitively with you, elevating your productivity to new heights. So now moving on, let's take a look at how Intel's superior performance plays a pivotal role in this transformation. As we explore the future of business computing, let's delve into how Intel's advanced technology provides a competitive edge. When we talk about Intel Core Ultra processors, we're not just talking about speed, we're talking about smart, dedicated AI processing power. These processors are designed to handle AI-enabled tasks seamlessly, making your everyday workflows faster and more efficient. Imagine having the capability to run complex AI tasks like real-time analytics or advanced AI-driven data insights without any hiccups. This is what Intel brings to the table. Moreover, Intel Arc graphics takes your visual experience to the next level. Whether you're creating high-quality presentations, editing videos, or just gaming, the superior visuals provided by Intel Arc graphics ensure that everything looks stunning and the performance is smooth. This is essential in a world where visual content is paramount to the communication and productivity. One of the standout features of Intel's advancements is their specialized low-power processing techniques. These techniques are designed to extend battery life even when high-performance settings are engaged. For professionals on the go, this means that you can rely on your Lenovo device to keep up with you throughout the day without constantly hunting for a power outlet. Longer battery life translates into uninterrupted work sessions and increased productivity, whether you're in meetings, traveling, or working remotely. In essence, Intel's innovations ensure that Lenovo devices deliver a perfect balance of performance and portability. This hardware foundation is crucial for running an AI-enabled task smoothly, ensuring that you get the most out of Windows 11's powerful features just by combining the speed and intelligence and efficiency. Intel helps you stay ahead in today's competitive business landscape, pure, plain, and simple. With Intel delivering unparalleled performance and portability, let's now turn our attention to Windows 11, a game-changing operating system that goes beyond a mere update, elevating both productivity and security to new heights. Next slide, please. Now let's explore the significant advantages of upgrading to Windows 11 and how it's more than just an ordinary OS update. First, one of the most notable changes is the modern and refreshed interface. Windows 11 introduces an intuitive design that feels familiar yet enhanced. It's like giving your workspace a sleek makeover. Everything you need is still within reach, but now it's even more organized and visually appealing. And by the way, it also is designed to boost your efficiency. But it's not just about looks. Windows 11 brings enhanced security features that safeguard against modern threats. With advanced measures like virtualized base security, secure boot, hardware isolation, it's designed to protect your organization's data with rigor. Additionally, streamline management tools simplify the IT workload, allowing for seamless integration with cloud-based services. This means your IT team can deploy, manage, and secure devices from anywhere, ensuring smooth operations and a strong defense against vulnerabilities. Productivity also gets a significant boost with Windows 11, especially when paired with the innovative design of Lenovo devices. Imagine having tools that not only function faster, but also enhance the overall user experience. Whether it's through quicker boot times, better multitasking capabilities, or smarter accessibility features, users can accomplish more in less time. This enhancement directly translates to increased satisfaction and efficiency across the board. In essence, Windows 11 changes the game. It addresses modern security threats while simultaneously enhancing day-to-day productivity. This isn't merely a superficial change. It represents a shift towards a more efficient, secure, and satisfying way of working. With Windows 11 amplified by Lenovo's cutting-edge technology, your organization can harness the full potential of modernized, streamlined digital environment. Next slide, please. Okay, let's take a moment to explore what makes Lenovo AI-powered PCs and Windows 11 such a transformative combination. Together, they create the ideal foundation for modernizing your business. With Lenovo's advanced devices and intelligent design, you're equipping your organization with technology that minimizes disruptions and maximizes productivity. This aligns perfectly with the goal of reducing downtime and keeping operations running smoothly. Add Windows 11's modern interface and robust performance, and you have a system that keeps users focused and efficient. These innovations also make financial sense. By investing in reliable cutting-edge infrastructure, you significantly lower repair and maintenance costs. Plus, with a streamlined deployment process and tools like Autopilot, you reduce the time and resources spent in, managing your devices, providing proven operational improvements. Finally, Lenovo AI-powered PCs and Windows 11 ensure your business stays competitive. With the AI capabilities in Lenovo devices adapt to users' needs, making workflows smarter, while Windows 11's enhanced security and intuitive design position your organization as a leader in the digital-first landscape. It's a solution that not only addresses today's needs, but also prepares you for tomorrow. Windows 11 and Lenovo AI PCs are where you need to go, but what else should you be thinking about for modernization and migration? Next slide, please. Here's a brief overview of the essential steps for transitioning to Windows 11. It's a straightforward, structured approach from ensuring device readiness to validating business-critical applications and planning. But these steps highlight the importance of a well-organized migration process, laying the groundwork for a seamless transition. With these fundamentals in place, the next step is to explore how you can take this to the next level by enabling a smooth and comprehensive upgrade. While the path to Lenovo AI PCs and Windows 11 is clear, many organizations face a significant hurdle overcoming the logistical complexities of transitioning from an aging inventory of legacy devices that are often spread across regions or even the globe. And addressing this challenge is essential for unlocking the full potential of modernization. So next slide, please. Many organizations face the reality that tackling the immense logistics of migration across, as I said, aging and scattered device inventories is nearly impossible to do alone. What's needed is a solution that combines efficiency, automation, and comprehensive lifecycle management, something cost-effective, proactive, and optimized to streamline this process. So what is this thing that enables seamless migration to modern devices and OS? What service delivers on the promise of a frictionless, near effortless deployment, modern management, and sustainable outcomes? Let's take a look. Next slide, please. Okay, so here's the missing piece of the puzzle. It's Flex for devices. That's what makes this all work. It's a solution that takes care of the overwhelming logistics of scattered legacy devices and everything standing in the way of upgrading to Lenovo AI PCs and Windows 11. Flex for devices is the comprehensive service that goes beyond traditional device as a service. It combines automation, ITSM integration, proactive user communication, and near real-time data intelligence to create a device strategy that reduces total cost of ownership while improving end user satisfaction. It's designed to take the complexity out of managed devices and make the modernization seamless. Next slide, please. All right, so this slide breaks down Flex for devices into three main areas. Starting with the first column, device purchase or lease. This is all about the flexibility. You can either buy or lease devices, and it supports multiple OEMs. It's built to integrate easily with your current systems, like your ITSM catalog, or you can use e-commerce tools provided by Insight. The key here is that it adapts to your needs right from the start. Next in the middle, we've got lifecycle services. This covers everything from managing your stock and deploying devices to focusing on sustainability. There's also an emphasis on AI-enabled communication services, which make things smoother for your users. Essentially, it's all about ensuring the devices work efficiently and stay relevant throughout their life cycle. Finally, in the last column, integration and intelligence. This is where everything comes together. It automates and integrates processes using your ITSM and provide detailed reporting for better visibility. Plus, there's the device performance score powered by AI, which helps you monitor and optimize your devices for smarter management. So in summary, these three pillars, purchase flexibility, lifecycle management, and intelligent integration, work together to create a truly comprehensive and forward-thinking solution. They're designed to empower your organization with the tools it needs to thrive in today's fast-evolving business environment. By combining adaptability in how devices are acquired, sustainability and efficiency in how they're managed, and smart insights to optimize their performance, Flex for Devices isn't just about keeping up, it's about staying ahead. It provides a streamlined, sustainable, and intelligent approach that transforms device management from a challenge into a strategic advantage. Next slide, please. Let's take a moment to dive into how Insight's Flex for Devices redefines device management. This slide outlines a comprehensive solution designed to simplify operations, enhance efficiency, and deliver smarter insights through cutting-edge tools and services. It's all about empowering your organization to stay ahead, stay agile, and competitive in a rapidly changing landscape. First is advanced asset management. This is an Insight's patent-pending approach which gives you unparalleled data and visibility into your devices throughout their entire lifecycle. What's key here is that no competitors offer this level of detail, making this a game changer for managing assets effectively. Secondly, it's vendor agnostic. Unlike some solutions that lock you into specific devices or computing systems, Flex for Devices works across any device or OS. This means total freedom for your organization to choose the technology that best fits your needs without being restricted by one vendor. It's a level of flexibility that's hard to beat. Next, we have flexible purchasing options. Whether you want to fully finance, lease, or pay up front with predictable service fees, this solution adapts to your financial strategy. It's designed to be as versatile as your organization needs, and that's essential in today's fast-paced, ever-changing environment, as I said. Lastly, Device Performance Score brings it all together. This AI-driven feature offers valuable insights that help you extend device lifespans, improve employee experiences, and enhance your return on investments. It's all about giving you the tools and the data you need to make smarter decisions about your device fleet. When you combine these elements, advanced asset tracking, vendor flexibility, customizable purchasing, and AI-powered insights, you get a solution that truly covers every aspect of the device management. Flex for Devices isn't just a service, it's a strategic advantage helping businesses streamline operations, improve efficiency, and stay ahead in a competitive market. Next slide, please. So what's included? Starting at the top of the wheel, we have integration and automation. They are at the core of the entire solution, laying the groundwork for other components to work together effectively. By integrating with ITSM systems, it ensures that daily inventory updates and catalog management feed into a streamlined experience. This interconnectedness enables advanced asset management to pull real-time data about devices and their lifecycle, making it easy to oversee their performance and health. Warehousing services acts as a crucial support system for provisioning and deployment, making sure that devices are readily available and quickly prepared to meet business needs. When devices are deployed, the insights provided by Device Performance Score, the DPS, ensure that they remain optimized for productivity. DPS doesn't operate in isolation. It ties together with data from asset management and deployment to deliver a proactive approach to device health. Advanced asset management becomes a central hub that informs decisions across the board. It helps prioritize lifecycle events, feeding data into sustainability services, for example, and to determine the optimal timing for device replacement or disposal. This prevents unnecessary delays while maximizing device value at the end of the lifecycle. Lifecycle user communication services, where all these elements come to life for the end user. Whether it's sharing updates about the device's health from DPS or coordinating refreshes based on asset management data, it ensures that employees remain productive with a minimum disruption. This user-focused approach complements the flexibility provided in the device procurement, where the organizations can choose the right devices to fit their workflows. Finally, sustainability service brings it full circle, ensuring that when devices are ready for retirement, they're disposed of responsibly. By building on the insights from DPS and asset management, these services not only reduce waste, but also provide certifications for compliance and security. This this thoughtful approach strengthened the entire lifecycle strategy. Next slide, please. So, what's included? Taking a closer look at the slide and imagine the possibilities. Flex for Devices isn't just about managing what's new, it's about transforming your entire device ecosystem. With the right procurement options, your Lenovo Windows 11 devices, you can do more than just fund Flex for all your devices. You might even end up saving some additional money in the process. Flex allows you to seamlessly take your existing inventory, integrate it into a modern management framework, and frictionlessly switch out devices for Lenovo AI-powered PCs. With tools like Autopilot and advanced MDM solutions, the transition from legacy to modern management is smooth, efficient, and empowering for your team. Flex for Devices is the fastest, most seamless path to deploying modern devices, embracing Windows 11, and achieving comprehensive lifecycle management. It's a complete solution that modernizes your infrastructure, optimizes your investment, and ensures that your organization is free from unnecessary technical debt. Next slide, please. So let's talk a little bit about the incredible benefits outlined on this slide. With Flex for Devices, you're looking for a solution that supports your IT teams, delights your end users, and keeps your procurement and finance teams smiling. For IT operations, it's all about reducing costs, improving data-driven decisions, and maintaining visibility over your entire fleet, ensuring that devices are secure and accounted for. End users, they're covered too. They get devices that fit their specific needs, delivered when they need them, with an experience that's as smooth and as enjoyable as just shopping online. And for procurement and finance, it's a win-win. Reduced cost, full transparency on your fleet's total cost of ownership, and better ROI across the board. What ties this all together is the way Flex makes device management modern, effortless, and incredibly effective. This isn't just a strategy. It's the fastest, most seamless path to Windows 11, modern AI-powered PCs, and cutting-edge device management. It's a bold step forward that ensures your organization not only keeps up, but leads the way in an increasingly competitive digital-first world. Businesses today face mounting daunting pressures to modernize and meet the demands of a digital-first world. Lenovo AI-powered PCs and Windows 11 deliver the advanced tools needed. Seamless performance, enhanced security, and AI-driven productivity. The challenge lies in managing the transition from outdated scattered device inventories to cohesive and a modern system. Flex for Devices is the answer. A fast, frictionless path to device modernization and OS migration. With features like advanced asset management, vendor-agnostic flexibility, and AI-powered insights, Flex simplifies the process, reduces costs, and ensures sustainability. By uniting Lenovo devices, Windows 11, and Flex for Devices, your organization gains the tools to lead, innovate, and thrive in today's competitive landscape. Thank you so much, and now back to the moderator.
Thank you, Norm, Kyla, and the attendees for your precious time. Don't forget to scan and connect with our specialists to start your workplace transformation journey.